Back to the Willhammer channel. Today we're going to be talking about hobby tools that's just and might need, that might be good. I'm playing Space Marine 1. I have mods on. So the mods will be in the description. It makes everyone Deathwatch, which is really cool. And let's get into this. Personally, the tools you should always get are, so you should support your local hobby shop, what I should say, first thing. You should definitely buy brow cams or airbrush primer, either or, whatever you prefer. I do rock cam, it's a lot easier, and I can go outside with it. So I can get outside with the hobby. Even painting outside's nice as well. The, the, I trust the Games Workshop ones because that's what I've been using for a while. I don't really trust other spray paint cans, but if you custom on the sprues, it'd be a good thing to do first. They can be a little finicky in certain temperatures. Just turns like nice out, and the humidity is the only thing that can really pass with you. So you should definitely get some spray paints. I recommend it. I also recommend you try out from the hobby store magnets. If they sell magnets, but if they don't, you can buy them from somewhere else. I've been using magnets for priming and everything else. I do that because I'm just a painter. I don't really enjoy playing, so I don't know about transport for games and stuff like that. You can buy a baking tray from the store. I bought it recently, bought a really big one, and it fits all my models on it nicely. I'll post a video picture on my community. You can see it. It works really well, and it fits everything nicely. Definitely recommend some magnets. I recommend, there's a site online you can buy them from. It's called like Magnets Baron or something. And you can also get, it's like, there's one site, I don't remember, they sponsor a lot of people on YouTube, you'll see them a lot. And they make bases that fit magnets in them. You can buy them anywhere else, really. Dart, and you should get glue also. Super glue, hot glue. I use hot glue because I have a lot of it. It always comes in handy. I also recommend getting a metal stick from like a Home Depot or type store or anything like that, like a stick. It works really well. While you're there, you can go to the tape section and get some like double sided tape, which is good. Also a good dowel rod. I've made painting handles from dowel rods with some hockey tape on them and a saw I have from home, and then put magnets in there, and I can prime on those things, or I can just prime on the metal stick, which both work really well. But I recommend using the stick instead of the magnets on the on the dowel rod thing. Because you use those for priming only for painting on, which works really well. You should definitely mark which side of your magnets are positive or negative, in case you forgot that stuff. It's really important to know that. I've always glued bags in the wrong way sometimes, especially with priming. Sometimes you forget, and for painting handles too. Also from the stores, also from stuff at your house, you should keep. I like keeping old like soup containers from food restaurants to use for like basic material like dirt, sand, rocks. Sometimes it takes a little bit of space, but if you just put it somewhere you don't see it, it won't take as much space. I recommend the big soup containers or the small ones, and they always work really nicely for that. You can also get from like restaurants and stuff like that. You can get like some sticks for like basing for like a trench system, which is also good. You should definitely get like a hobby tool, like a blade to cut all that stuff with. You know, the dull like a blade you like, and dedicate a tool to that only. Definitely be careful with those. You can hurt yourself pretty badly with the hobby blade and all that stuff. I definitely have. I've come close to it at least. It's also good to use to scrape off the bottoms of bases with the little nub on them that can interrupt the gluing, which I've noticed, which is annoying sometimes with the magnets, which I've said before. A lot of this stuff is like personal preference, but I recommend most of it. This game was really good for everything. The mods make it a lot better though. I got bored of seeing Titus unhelmeted on this version, which is nice about Space Marine 2. Which I'll probably make a video on eventually to figure out that stuff. I also recommend a good set of paintbrushes for the hobby from online or at the store. So do whatever you can to support your hobby shop. I recommend. I always forgot these guys were in this game. I kind of didn't remember it. Little orcs were here. Not the other guys. But yeah. And then, at the end of the day, just get anything you want, really, that you will use. Also, this mod has a cheat version and an uncheated version. I have the uncheat, which I recommend. I don't recommend stuff I wouldn't recommend really is those big things of wash paints. I just don't have use for them. I actually don't like wash paints, but I use them when I can. It's also nice to learn with wash paints, not to use too much. What you should also buy is a thing of black paint, like a tube of it, or a bottle of it, to do your basing of the rims. There's no point using your small paint pots to do that with. There's also paint pots. There's a really easy way to make a declogger. It's on my channel. You go to my shorts and watch one of those. You'll learn how to make it. It's super easy to make.
Captain, duty requires that I put voice to my concerns.
Speak then.
You held the
We're gonna switch to this chain axe though, which I like a lot.
and again,
Also,
you
from
emerged the
with like Gundam and stuff, for power swords and stuff like that, for hazard stripes, I recommend using Gundam tape. It works really well for that. And go to that section and look around with standing twigs and all that other stuff.
Those in league with chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
I just got a screenshot for the thumbnail. But yeah, at the end of the day, I recommend any of this stuff really. If you're painting a lot of models, I'd recommend a spray paint can also from the store. That really helps a lot with that. Also, for rocks, you can go to the beach or like the local park. For sand, it gets everywhere, so be careful when you bring it home. You don't have to buy sand. You can buy it if you want. I don't personally recommend it. Same with dirt. Some dirt will come like bad. It might have like stuff in it also. Like bugs or some other stuff. I'd recommend putting it in the oven. That's what I did for my dirt. I've been using it for a long time. And I paint a lot. I painted most of the models you see on screen right now. The Chrome Berserkers and the Deathwatch. I haven't painted Deathwatch, but I painted Iron Hands, which is pretty similar to colors. But all these guys are using the same base for me, basically. So I like uniformity with the bases. I also use that black paint to do the basing for the trim. I die here. God damn it. And that wraps up for this video. Thank you for watching my first long form video. The other one didn't do well because the recording was really bad. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Enjoy your hobby. Don't stress out about it. There's no point.